Aloha, beautifuls, and welcome to the Woman Unleashed online retreat. My name is Amber Quile Manali Benici, and today there is some movement happening. I love movement sessions. It's like we get to connect the body, we get to move in a very different way. I've never done what we're doing today before, so this is very exciting. But before we jump in and get into that, let's go ahead and get present. Let's get here so that you can really receive what you're meant to receive, letting go of distractions and to be present. So a couple things for your materials for today, wearing loose fitting clothing so that you're able to move. You want to have some space. And once we move into the chakra dance session, you can plug in your speakers for some awesome sound happening, as well as your journal. So those are some things that you're going to need. But let's go ahead and let's take our breaths first. So you're welcome with me just to close your eyes for a moment, and any energy, things that have been going on from before that is pulling your energy from this moment. Inhale in and exhale and release. There's anything that's coming in the future that you're worried about or thinking about that's pulling you ahead of this moment. Come back here. Inhale in. Exhale and release. And third and final breath, smelling this moment together. And release. And when you're ready, opening your eyes and getting ready for today's session. So I want to introduce you to our retreat guide today, Natalie Southgate. So Natalie lives in Australia, and she is the creator of Chakra Dance. She created Chakra Dance in 1998, so it's been around for a while. But she likes to really help with people to connect them to dance, to music, to mandalas, the chakras, and she knows that these modalities can help people discover a deeper connection to their true self, right? To help them be more happier, more balanced, to find that peace in their life. Yeah. So she's a trained healer. She's a psychotherapist. She's an author. She has a book coming out in November from Hay House called Move Your Chakras, Change Your Life, coming out in November. She's also co-creator of Ina Mojo, which is chakra dance for children. So if you're a mom, you have to check this out, yeah? She's the mother of two beautiful souls, and she's run workshops at Deepak Chopra's Center in California. She's led thousands through chakra dance at Doreen Virtual's Angel intuitive courses. We were just talking about, she ran some chakra dance for this, she's wearing some really cool clothes. I said, where did you get that outfit? And she was talking about how the designer, she led chakra dance for the designer, like all her people. So, but we get to actually experience it together today. So I'm really excited, looking forward to it. So welcome, Natalie.
Oh, thank you, Amber. It's so lovely to be here. Thanks for having me.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited. So, it's so funny. We run in similar circles, right? So, I've gone through a Nia community, and I had someone tell me about chakra dancing. It's like this whole blend, the beautiful blend that happens. And when I first heard about chakra dancing, I was like, oh my gosh, okay. I love the idea of how to connect body wisdom, but also to honor the energy body to move energy. Yeah. Because what I really know is that when your chakras are blocked or when your energy is not moving, that you're stuck in many areas of your lives. And so I love the idea of movement to shift and to change those things. Now, we might have people here that have no clue even what we're talking about. So I thought what we could do is just to kind of connect briefly before we do our chakra dance session of what is chakra dance and how does that change and support things. Mm-hmm.
Okay, of course. Well, simply put, I guess chakra dance is a dynamic moving meditation practice, and it's really about, like you say, it's about freeing up our natural energy flows, and so that we can really feel more alive and more energized and more connected. And I think that's a really big part of what we do in chakra dance, is start to feel more connected with all the different parts of who we are. And that's why it's so wonderful to work with the map of the chakras, because each chakra influences a different aspect of who we are and a different aspect of our lives. So when we chakra dance, we dance our primal instincts and that real kind of animal part of who we are. And then we dance our inner feminine, which is that sensual, our sexuality, our sensuality. And then we come up and we dance that inner masculine within us and connect with that warrior energy and that power and that confidence and self-esteem. And then we lift up into the heart and dance the heart chakra, where we can explore our issues around love, you know, how we love ourselves, how we love others, forgiveness, compassion, kindness. And then we move up into the throat, which is all about expressing our truth. We do this through a mantra dance, and it's really like singing the song of our soul out to the world. So it's really about taking off our masks and expressing who we truly are. And then we dance up into the third eye, where we open up to the real power of our intuition and our imagination. And then finally, the dance of the crown is really like a dance of the soul. You know, it's like the soul's turn to dance, where we connect with our highest source of spirituality. So the chakras really encompass the whole of human experience. So when we're dancing through this map as a practice on a regular basis, it's like we're energizing, freeing, exploring, knowing every part of us, so that our lives can be bigger, fuller. It's like we're living the biggest, grandest version of ourselves that we can. So that's really, in a nutshell, the essence of what we're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, and I also think it's interesting, well, because your book's coming out, Move Your Chakras, Change Your Life. I think that there's something that I want to just speak to, is that sometimes people might think of chakras as this esoteric outside thing, but to be really clear that, like, for example, if you have money blocks going on, something's going with your chakras. If you have relationship stuff going on, something's going on with your chakras. If your health is not okay, something's going on with your chakras.
Absolutely.
So absolutely. To be very clear that this isn't some esoteric thing, although
absolutely.
We are shifting, changing things through movement today. So.
Yes, absolutely. I think that's so important to recognize that it's not about coming into a class or being at home and having this dance and feeling great. It's part of it, obviously. But what that does, the information that comes through, the guidance that comes through, gives you direct insight into what's happening in your life. And it's almost like the inner world reflects the outer world. So the more we start to work with issues inside, the more we see the changes in our outer world. And likewise, relationship problems, health issues, dramas, chaos out there is really a mirror back to what's happening in your chakras. So it is like this amazing, amazing guide. I didn't find out about the chakras until I was probably in my early 20s. And when I found out about the chakras, it was like, oh my goodness, how have I got through life not knowing this map? Because it makes such sense as a map of how to navigate your way through life, and a way of actually understanding and making some sense and being able to make the changes in your life so that it does flow. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, me too. So when Natalie and I were talking, we were like, how, you know, Natalie's, the chakra dance is, it's a long, it can be, you know, a long experience, or, you know, lots going on. And so we talked about, like, what could we create for you during our retreat so that you could experience chakra dance, so we could move and open up some energy. And so we decided to connect with two different chakras. We're talking about the second chakra, which is about creativity, and about your sensuality, and like there's that energy that comes. And we also are moving with the third chakra, right? So that one's about like your voice, about action, about like stepping into your power. And so those are the two chakras we're working with today. And then at the end, we're going to share how you can like connect to all of the chakras, like the ways we want to do that too as well. Yeah, but is there anything that you want to add before we head off to your deck and do some chakra dancing?
Yeah, I'll just quickly say that chakra dance is not about any way in what you look like, in how you're dancing, in how you move. We do chakra dance with our eyes softly closed, because it is very much about that internal experience. And we open to our inner world with our eyes closed. So you open up to feelings and sensations and insights and intuition. So if you feel comfortable having your eyes softly closed, I mean, you may want to have a little bit of look at what I'm doing. I'm going to be dancing on my back deck, so you can get a sense of it. But it's not about copying me in any way. It's about finding your own movements to really express the energy that's coming up for you. A lot of the power in chakra dance is in the music. The music has all been specifically composed to resonate to the frequency of the chakra. So there's kind of like a vibrational medicine healing going on just with the music. So, and then I give you guided imagery. So it's like this guided moving meditation. So you'll really feel with these 2 chakras today the difference in the feeling through the music. So it really is about surrender. As much as you can, just let go of what you think you should do, what it should feel like, and just surrender to the music, surrender to the guidance, and just be really open to how you feel and any messages that may come in. Sometimes if you feel like, oh gosh, I start thinking about what I'm going to have for dinner tonight and, you know, what's on with the kids tomorrow. Whenever there's a distraction, it typically means that there's an imbalance in that chakra. It's kind of like you don't want to be there. So your mind's going to like take you out. That's fine. Just witness that. Say, okay, there might be a little bit of an issue in this chakra. It's fine. It's just some awareness, some consciousness around that. The more you practice it, the more that energy starts to free up and you start to get insight into how to free that up. So it's your own experience, your own journey. You just go your own way with it. Okay?
I'm excited. All right. Here we go. Get ready. Have your journal and your pen for afterwards. Get ready to surrender. We're heading off to Natalie's deck and turn the speakers up.
Softly close your eyes and deepen your breathing. And imagine yourself by the edge of the ocean. The sun is setting and the sky and sea are shimmering with beautiful shades of orange and gold. You feel the soft breeze caressing your skin. You taste the salty air on your lips. You wade out into the water and feel the gentle waves rippling over your body. The rhythms of the waves call you to roll your hips and your body in a serpentine-like way. Your movements are flowing, fluid. You feel like a wild gypsy dancing with the gentle waves. As you immerse yourself in the sacred water, feel your connection with the rhythms and tides of the ocean. Feel your own waves of tenderness, passion, and bliss. The sun has now set, and a magnificent full moon has risen in the night sky above you. The reflection of the moon has cast a circle of moonlight around you. There is a sense of mystery, sacredness, and wildness in the air. You sense the presence of a sensual woman emerging from the waves. She is a sea goddess of beauty, pleasure, fertility, and desire. She invites you to dance the waves with her, to feel the wild feminine ripple through you, to celebrate your own beauty, the movement of your body. Let yourself move with wild abandon. Feel into the depths within you. The moonlight leads you out of the water into a cave in the rock face by the sea. The cave is filled with the soft glow of the moon. It feels like a magical, sacred space just for you. A space where you can dance and feel pleasure and passion move through you. As you swirl your pelvis, you surrender into your sacred sexuality. You feel the pleasure of being in your body. All of your senses are heightened as you open to your sensual, erotic nature flowing through you. And now take 3 slow, deep breaths. Softly close your eyes and deepen your breathing. Imagine yourself on a sand dune in the middle of the desert, just before dawn. It is still quite dark, but there is a campfire burning, keeping you warm. As you look to the horizon, you see that the sun is beginning to rise. You raise your arms in greeting as this powerful force emerges from the darkness of the night. Breathe the golden yellow light from the sun into your belly. Use your arms to draw the sun power deep into your core. You feel energized by the sun. It is charging you up, fueling your whole body into dance. You feel the electric current moving through your limbs, your spinal cord. You feel like a dancing warrior of the sun. You feel a powerful presence beside you, and you turn to look directly into the eyes of a warrior. He is strong, powerful, and knowing. He is also gentle and protective. The warrior invites you to move closer to the campfire, to join him in a sacred dance of transformation, to shake your body and release into the flames anything that is no longer serving you, anything holding you back or depleting your energy. Feel them all burning away. Release, let go. Feel the sacred flames cleansing you, freeing you. You are led into the center of an ancient sun temple. Sunlight is streaming in, and warriors with spears are protecting the space. You breathe deeply into your solar plexus. It feels like a golden diamond pulsing at your core. You feel courageous, purposeful, worthy. You have reclaimed your own power. You now dance to take up your rightful space in the world. You dance your power, your will, your confidence. You express all that you are. Take 3 slow, deep breaths.
All right. Ladies, welcome back from your chakra dance experience. I would love to hear in the Facebook group, like what moved for you. If you noticed that you had any blocks from moving, like what came up? Or if there was like, you were like, oh my gosh, this was so amazing. Like as you were dancing, as you were moving, what things shifted for you? So share in the Facebook group. And I know that I mentioned before we headed off to dance with Natalie that there's a way for you to experience all the chakras. And I know you have a beautiful gift for our ladies, Natalie.
Yes. Well, I've got a couple of gifts. The first one is, it's an ebook called, just a little mini ebook called The Chakra Health Check. I've got my copy here, but you can print it if you like, but you've got a downloadable one. And basically it's just a little, it's almost like a quiz that I've put together that it's not about judgment or anything like that. It's just some questions that you can reflect on and tick whether what's happening for you so that you can get an insight into where your chakras are currently at. Because a lot of people I've worked with go, well, I don't know which chakra is blocked and which one isn't. And so it's just a very easy, simple guide to get some awareness. And then within that, I've also put some other techniques that you can use to start to balance the chakras. So things like crystals and oils and different meditations. So that's one of the free gifts. And then from there, the next free gift is an MP3 download, so an audio file, which is a dance, which again is 15 minutes. But this one is a dance through all 7 chakras. So you can dance from the base chakra all the way through to the crown chakra in 15 minutes. And this makes for such an amazing daily morning practice. If you do this every morning for, even try it for a week, 15 minutes, because it's your meditation, it's a dynamic movement, so you really get your heart racing, and it opens you up to your intention for the day, setting up your day, bringing in the kind of energy, when we're talking earlier about, what you put out, you reflect back, setting up your day in the right way. So you can do that every morning, you can do it in the night, but it's a way of bringing balance to all 7 chakras. And for this, I would really recommend that you create a little sacred space and light a candle beforehand and set an intention to bring the balance. Close your eyes, and you may want to journal afterwards or do some mandala art, which is what we do in the classes, and really just notice the shifts in the day after you've danced. Just start to notice what's happening in your outer world that's reflecting in your inner world. So I really hope you enjoyed. It's been a really powerful, it's the 15-minute dance is something I've shared with hundreds of people now, and the feedback has been phenomenal in how something so short can have such a high impact. So that's why I thought I'd share that as a gift with you all today as well.
I love it. So the link is below here for your chakra daily hygiene here. It's like
I love that. It's true. Yeah.
The link is below. And I love, because I know, from my own experience working with chakras, that by focusing on my energy and moving those blocks, things, so much is able to come in, right? There's so much. And so thank you, Natalie. That is such a powerful gift. And I cannot wait to see and hear from you ladies in the Facebook group. So Natalie, thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. And thank you to all for being part of this and dancing your chakras. I'm very grateful. Thank you.
All right, ladies, we'll see you at our next session. Much aloha.